Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the burial of Genghis Khan, the former leader of the Mongol Empire, and it is shrouded in mystery and controversy to this day. Genghis Khan died in 1227, and according to legend, he was buried in a secret location to prevent his tomb from being desecrated, like many of the tombs and the ones in Egypt. After his death, Genghis Khan's body was returned to Mongolia, where it was supposedly buried in the Kentai Mountains, a region he loved and where he spent much of his early life. But others speculate that he was buried in the Anan River, or near the Anan River. We'll get to that in a minute. While others claim that he was buried in the Burkhan Khaldan mountain range. So, how secretive was his burial? How secretive was it? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, so I'll give you three of the top legends that are out there, and you can decide which one might be true because, spoiler alert, none of them have been proven to be definitively true. So first off was that a river was diverted to flow over Khan's gravesite. And I think this is actually a really good one because no one would ever see the gravesite. You could really, mask it in really well with the bottom of a river. But I think the idea of moving the flow of a river would be incredibly difficult. So I'm not really quite sure if I would believe that one. The second one, which I think is most plausible of all of these, was that they buried him in a location and that when they were done, they had hundreds of horses run over the area, including the gravesite, and basically blended into the surroundings. And I'm in construction, so when you actually do a repair, you got to patch a wall or something like that, you do what's called feathering out. So you take the area that you've repaired and then you feather out the repair so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb just that one spot. You kind of blends into the whole wall. And I think this is very plausible because even on top of the horses, they planted trees on top of the gravesite, which really, really make me think that this was a good one. Now, the third and most bananas one is a tale told by Marco Polo. Yes, that Marco Polo. That the funeral of Genghis Khan was to be so secretive that the 2,000 slaves that were witnessed to it were killed by the soldiers that were there guarding them. Wow, just wow. And that's not it. Then the soldiers that killed the slaves were in turn killed by Khan's guard. You see what we're doing here? We're basically reducing witnesses by tenfold each time. And the king's guard was so thorough that they made sure that to kill anybody who even saw the procession on the way to the burial site. This is just a lot. So once at the burial site, we're not done yet. So once at the burial site and Khan was buried, the guards supposedly went somewhere else and then they unalived themselves, leaving no witnesses to ever find where Khan's body was buried. Over the centuries, numerous attempts have been made to locate Genghis Khan's burial site, but none of them have been successful. The search for his tomb continues to capture the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and treasure hunters alike. But the exact location remains one of history's greatest mysteries. So, which one was it? Which one do you think it was? Or maybe something else. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure to like, share, and follow all the good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.